Have you ever stopped to think that maybe Maha and Zigg Zoldyck are the same person? What a shock you just got, right? This is one of the most intriguing and mysterious questions surrounding the Hunter x Hunter universe, an enigma that sparks heated debates among fans and raises theories mixing past, present, and family legends. Today, in this video, we're going to dive deep into this question, trying to understand who Maha and Zigg were, their journeys, their deeds, and what really connects or separates these two names that carry the weight of the Zoldyck clan's history. Get ready for a journey beyond the obvious, because the answer might be more complex than it seems. So subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss anything coming up. Killua Zoldyck, as a character, resembles Maha much more than Zigg. Wait, but I said they might be the same person. Calm down, guys. That's because Maha represents the powerful, experienced assassin who is present in the current timeline of the clan, with a strength that shows even at his advanced age. Killua, despite being young, carries this heritage of power, refined technique, and determination that reflect what Maha symbolizes, the peak of strength and skill of the clan in the modern era. Meanwhile, Zigg is a more legendary figure, the ancestral founder of the clan, who lived centuries ago and laid the foundations, but is not present in current events. Killua neither physically nor temporally resembles Zigg, and his way of acting, emotionally and in combat, connects more with the style and reality of Maha, who is also an active assassin, albeit older. Maybe they are the same person, but with different foundations in distinct eras. Thus, Killua is like a modern reflection of Maha's strength and lineage, carrying that legacy forward in today's world. Before anything else, it is necessary to situate who Maha and Zigg are in the Zoldyck clan timeline, starting with Maha, the oldest, almost mythical name, the legendary ancestor that many consider the original pillar of the family's power and reputation. Maha is portrayed as a powerful assassin, with impressive longevity, reaching an advanced age, probably over 100 years, but still imposing and frightening with his silent aura. Little is known in detail, since Maha appears briefly in the manga and is shrouded in mystery. His greatest fame comes from the fact that he supposedly faced Isaac Netero, the legendary president of the Hunter Association, recognized as the strongest warrior of his time, and survived that battle. Surviving a fight against Netero is, by itself, an immeasurable feat, and few can even imagine the level of power needed for that. On the other hand, Zigg Zoldyck, also known as Zigg Zoldyck, is an even more obscure character, almost a ghost in the Hunter x Hunter universe. He is often remembered as the original founder of the Zoldyck clan, the root of the assassin family tree that lasts until today. Stories about Zigg are even more legendary, as he supposedly lived centuries ago, being the precursor of the entire assassin tradition that defines the clan. They say he was a man of colossal strength, exceptional skills, and cruelty bordering on the mythical. Unlike Maha, who despite being ancient appears directly in scenes and dialogues, Zigg is more a legendary figure, mentioned only in historical passages and ancient records within the series universe. The central question driving this discussion is, are Maha and Zigg the same person, or are they distinct individuals, separated by generations, but linked by a legacy that shaped the entire identity of the Zoldycks? To answer this question, we need to analyze several points of connection and distinction between them, starting with their physical and temporal characteristics. Maha appears as an elderly man with an aged appearance, but still with an energy that commands respect and fear. Zigg, on the other hand, is portrayed as a man in the prime of his strength, a founder who probably lived in a much earlier era, at a time when the clan was still forming and consolidating its power. This temporal difference suggests they are not the same person, unless some supernatural element, like extreme longevity or reincarnation, is at play. Moreover, the deeds attributed to both, although similar in impact, differ in scale and context. Maha is mainly known for his battle against Netero, an event that occurs in a more recent timeline, within the context of the modern hunter world. Zigg, however, is more a historical figure, responsible for establishing the foundations, training, and traditions that shaped the family for future generations. While Maha personifies the peak of Zoldyck power in the contemporary era, Zigg is the origin, the foundation upon which the whole castle was built. This distinction strengthens the idea that they are different people, although closely linked by heritage and lineage. Another important analysis is in the function and importance each has within the series narrative. Maha, although mysterious, appears as a living presence, capable of interfering and participating directly in events, albeit with a reserved and silent attitude. Zigg, by contrast, is more a legend that permeates the Zoldyck story, used to explain the family's origin and its rise to power in the assassin world. This difference in narrative role reinforces the separation between them, suggesting that while Maha is a current character with direct influence, Zigg is a historical shadow, a founding myth. However, the similarities don't stop at lineage or strength. Both represent the absolute ideal of assassin for the Zoldyck clan. They are symbols of technical perfection, lethal coldness, and total dedication to the art of assassination, whether in the battle against Netero, in Maha's case, or in the foundation and establishment of the assassin tradition. In Zigg's case, both exemplify the same path, the same life and death philosophy that defines the clan. This convergence of values and skills fuels the confusion and theories about their unique identity. The importance of both to the clan cannot be underestimated. Maha, as the oldest known member and one of the most powerful, is a kind of silent pillar that sustains the family's current power. His survival after a fight with one of the greatest warriors in the hunter world indicates an unparalleled level of strength and resilience. Zigg, as the founder, established the rules, the rigorous training, and the social structure that keep the family united and feared to this day. Without Zigg, there would be no Zoldyck. Without Maha, there would be no continuation of that power in the modern era. But then, if they are not the same person, why do so many doubts arise? The answer may lie in the mystery surrounding the Zoldycks. The family is famous for keeping secrets, acting in the shadows, and maintaining their history protected by a veil of silence. Much information about their origins and members is incomplete, fragmented, or even contradictory, which opens space for varied interpretations. Furthermore, the fact that both have unusual appearances and abilities, as well as uncommon names and family connections, fuels speculation about a possible dual identity or reincarnation. An interesting point to consider is the theme of longevity and none. In the Hunter x Hunter universe, none allows users to reach power levels that defy the limits of life and death. The Zoldycks, with their rigorous training and deadly techniques, certainly explore these possibilities to the fullest. It is possible, then, that Maha and Zigg, in some way, are linked by an ancestral power that grants them exceptionally long lives, or that Maha is a reincarnation, a current manifestation of Zigg's spirit and strength, keeping the clan's original flame alive. If this hypothesis is true, it would explain why both are portrayed as almost immortal figures, symbols of an unbreakable legacy. However, nothing in the official narrative confirms this theory, leaving it in the realm of speculation and fan interpretation. This aura of mystery is exactly what makes the Hunter x Hunter universe so fascinating. The mix between the real and the legendary, the tangible and the intangible. In terms of concrete deeds, we can list what both have done for the clan. Maha, for example, is said to have survived a fight against Netero, as already mentioned, which is a historic milestone within the Hunter world. He symbolizes endurance and brute strength, the pinnacle of power for an assassin trained from birth to be unbeatable. Zigg, in turn, is credited with creating the clan's foundations, defining training methods, the assassin philosophy, and alliances that guaranteed the family's survival and dominance over their territory and beyond. This silent and strategic work by Zigg was essential for the Zoldycks to become what they are today. Additionally, Zigg would have passed down knowledge and techniques from generation to generation, maintaining the purity of the lineage and the lethal efficiency of the clan. Maha, acting in more recent times, practically demonstrates the strength and refinement of these traditions, putting them to the test and, in a way, updating them for the contemporary challenges of the Hunter world. The combination of these two figures, the ancestral founder and the nearly immortal warrior, creates a duality that defines the Zoldyck family. They are, at the same time, deep roots and vigorous trunks, past and present, myth and reality. This duality is a constant theme in Togashi's work, mixing historical elements with fantasy, creating rich and complex characters that withstand time and simplistic interpretation. Whatever the definitive answer to the question, are Maha and Zigg the same person? What is clear is that both carry immense importance for the narrative and universe of Hunter x Hunter. They are the pillars on which the Zoldyck legacy rests, symbols of a power that transcends generations and challenges the very nature of life, death, and destiny. Therefore, until there is official confirmation, the mystery remains open, fueling debates, theories, and imagination. This is what makes Togashi's work so special. The ability to create characters and stories that continue to live in fans' minds, even after decades, with secrets that invite reflection and a constant search for answers. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Zoldyck universe, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share your theories in the comments. We want to know what you think. Are Maha and Zigg the same person? Or are they different, but equally powerful and mysterious? Until the next video, and thanks for watching.